Tinubu lacks the power to decide his impeachment, but the Senate do. Don't allow him to take over Nigeria. First Lady one. The first lady of Edo State, Mrs. Betsy Obaseki. Mrs. Betsy Obaseki said that Tinubu cannot cannot have power over a nation or decide what happens in a nation like Nigeria. He's speaking over due to the election that occurred in Edo State, where people are saying that Tinubu actually used his influence as the president of Nigeria to, decide who won the election in Edo State, because the election uh, the Edo people actually voted for the APC the more than other parties. So the the information is now that Tinubu used his power to influence the country and took over Edo State to himself. So he's saying that Tinubu is only a president, but doesn't have the power to influence an election. And if that be the case, don't even give him that power. Don't give him that right, because I am against it. Yes, I'm against that very fact that Tinubu is has taken control of Lagos State. So we cannot give him that power to take over Nigerian as a country, not even the others. So she's dismissing that very allegation that it's not possible that Tinubu can. She doesn't believe that it is Tinubu that actually rigged the election in favor of the APC aspirant that won the election. Let's check the content. This is today's news. The First Lady of Edo State, Mrs. Betsy Obaseki, has dismissed the allegations that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has planned to influence the outcome of next election after this very one that just occurred. According to the report, the Edo First Lady said this while responding to people's agitation that Tinubu rigged the election in favor of Igodalo. President Tinubu is smarter and wiser. He is not at their level at all. I also want to praise the former President Mohamed Buhari for his democratic stance and using federal power only to safeguard voters, not to tamper with election results, she said. Mrs. Obaseki opined that President Tinubu would not understand democratic process given his history as a former reformer during his tenure as governor of Lagos State. President Tinubu, who is committed to good governance and continuity, would not disrupt the progress made in Edo under my husband's administration, especially when the state has received international recognition for its developments. Thank you for listening to today's news. All right, my people. She's just been neutral. She's just been neutral. And when you listen to her properly, you will see that she has only said the humble truth, saying that if that be the case, don't give Tinubu that chance, because I am not in support of that. I know Tinubu has power over Lagos State, but in the case of Edo, I don't think he actually did anything of that kind. You see that? So she knows what she's trying to say. Dear listeners, with what has just been said, I, for one, would like to hear from you and also to know what your opinions and what your take and advice Okay, don't forget to click on the right subscribe buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.